Thank you everyone for coming today. Happy New Year. If you could just rise and join us in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can you call roll? Mr. Burke?
Here.
Mr. Hand?
Yep.
Mr. Grover?
Here.
Mrs. Sullivan?
Here.
Ms. Lesniak? Here. Mrs. Vanderwater?
Here. So just for your information, we're starting with the organizational meeting agenda first. So number 1, oath and official undertakings. Can I get a motion to approve blanket undertaking bond covering all town employees as required by section 25 of the town law? And it is further resolved that town justices are specifically covered under said blanket undertaking as required by Public Officers Law section 11, parentheses 2.
Make that motion. I'll second.
Motion made by Bob, seconded by Roger. Any comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. And we'll pause right now for the newly elected officials to go down and sign the oath book, and that would be myself and Michael Burke.
This is easy, happy policy and procedure.
Hey, that's Wendy's. You already signed. You already signed. Don't sign anybody else's. All right.
But we like your enthusiasm.
I do.
So many signs more stuff.
I'll find more stuff for you to sign, don't worry.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. So when we are going through the agenda today, the board doesn't feel like it's necessary to go through every line, so we're going to kind of block things and then do a vote on that just to kind of speed through this lengthy agenda. So we're going to block 2, 3, and 4. Can I get a motion to accept those 3 items?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Motion made by Jenny, seconded by Mike. Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to block 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can I get a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second. You want to just kind of say quickly, this, I mean, it's just
I know.
designated banks,
Sure.
you know.
Designated M&T.
Where the town clerk can make deposits, you know, it's just pretty routine, but
So we'll designate M&T and Solvay Bank as the banks for the town. Approve Solvay Bank for town clerk and receiver of taxes. Approve M&T for the justices. Authorize the clerk to make deposits for the receiver of taxes, and authorize the Parks Department to make deposits at Solvay. Authorize the town clerk to make deposits at Solvay and M&T Bank. Establish petty cash funds for the town clerk, justices, codes, Parks and Rec's refund, pool, concession stand, and to set the mileage reimbursement rate at 70 cents. I have a motion by Bob. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Second by Roger. Any other questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion is passed. Can I get a motion to reaffirm the town's investment policy?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Motion made by Mike, seconded by Darcy. Any comments, questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. We'll block 14 and 15. These are the schedule of fees designated by the Codes Office for applications, permits, inspections, and developer fees.
I'll make that.
To be turned over to the town clerk, and to approve the schedule of fees for the Codes Office.
Now
Can I get a
I'll make that
motion?
I'll do it, I'll second.
Okay, motion made by Bob, seconded by Darcy. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Okay, these next we'll keep separate so everyone can have an opportunity to be identified in their roles. Town clerk names deputies Diane Spizzato, Anne Marie Doyle, and Rosemary Johnson. Can I get a motion?
Make that motion. I'll second.
Motion made by Bob, seconded by Mike. Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Supervisor names Steve McMahon as town historian and Lori Smith as confidential secretary to supervisor. Can I get a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion made by Jenny, seconded by Roger. Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Appointment by supervisor of Robert Grover as deputy supervisor. Can I get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second?
Second.
Motion made by Mike, seconded by Roger. I just want to speak to this. It's with a heavy heart that Darcy is passing the torch on to Bob. Darcy has filled this role for many, many years. She's still staying on our board, but she's been a wealth of knowledge, and Bob is going to kind of transition more into these deputy supervisor roles and assignments, and has really wanted to do this for a little bit and is excited to take this on. So we just felt like it was a good time for Darcy to extend the torch and take a little bit of a break now.
Thanks.
But thank you so much for all that you've done for the town. You really have carried this town beyond belief as deputy supervisor, so we really want to thank you for all of that.
Thanks.
And you can tell Bob now he's nuts for wanting to do it. But Bob, I'm really looking forward to working with you closely.
Thank you.
Okay? It'd be a good
Excited.
motion made by Mike, seconded by Roger. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Appointment of Jason Hoy as town engineer with a term to expire 12/31/25.
Make that motion.
Second.
Motion made by Bob, seconded by Darcy. Where would we be without Jason Hoy?
Welcome back.
We're so glad you're here.
Thank you. Yes.
Any other comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Appointment of Chris Ordway as safety officer. Chris is the head of our buildings and grounds, and he was safety officer previously, so he's staying in that role, but he brings a wealth of knowledge with him as far as the safety component for the town, and we're glad that he's in this role. Can I get a motion for this?
I'll make that motion. I'll second.
Motion made by Bob, seconded by Mike. Any other comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Appointment of Linda Pease as comptroller for a term to expire 12/31/26. Linda was previously our budget officer, and we're now transitioning her to comptroller for a 2-year term. And she does a great job for us, and she could not be here today. Can I get a motion?
I'll make that motion. I'll second.
Motion made by Bob, seconded by Mike. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any comments or questions? Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Appointment of the New York, or Central New York SPCA as dog control officer as per the contract signed 2023 to expire 12/31/2025, and the fees are set as per the SPCA. Can I get a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion made by Jenny, seconded by Bob. Any questions or comments?
Mike?
Or sorry,
That's okay.
I did literally write Bob down. By Mike. Any questions or comments? I'll just say that the SPCA does a great job for dog control in our town, and we're happy to have them. And I think this partnership is one that I hope will continue for a long time. They have the experience and the background on how to handle any issues that come up, or any dogs that are abandoned, and we're happy that we can partner with them. Any other comments or questions? Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Appointment of Natalie Zachariah as town representative to Oprah Board to a 3-year term running January 5th, 2023 through December 31, 2025. So her term will expire at the end of this year, and we're hoping she stays on. Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion. I will second.
Motion made by Roger, seconded by Bob. Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. The appointment of Jenny Sullivan to represent the town on the Canton Woods Board of Directors. Can I get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
I will second.
Motion made by Mike, seconded by Bob. Any questions or comments?
I think we got a perfect person for her. She's done such a great job.
Right.
Jenny, you have done a great job at Canton Woods.
Yes.
Above and beyond, and I know that you really take the board appointment seriously and really work on how you can better the building itself as well as programming, and you have really good relationships with the team over there, so thank you for all of that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. The appointment of Roger Roman to the planning board, term to expire 12/31/31. Roger's not here today, but he's an integral part to the planning board, so we're happy that his term is extending. Can I get a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion made by Bob, seconded by Jenny. Any other questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. The appointment of David Blaisdell as acting highway superintendent for a term to expire 12/31/25. Can I get a motion?
I'll make the motion. I will second.
Motion made by Roger, seconded by Bob. Any comments or questions?
I third it, but there isn't that.
Wait, can I officially turn that now?
Wait, we didn't vote.
Ready?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Okay.
Congratulations, Dave.
So we're happy you're here, Dave. You've worked for the town for
20, going on 26 years.
26 years. You are a wealth of knowledge. You served as crew leader under Doug Foster, and this step up is only the natural next step for you. We're happy that you're going to head the highway department and lead the guys down there, and we know you're going to do a great job.
Thank you very much for all the support. Appreciate that.
Congratulations. Appoint Chris Godfrey as Highway Department Foreman effective January 1, 2025 with benefits under the collective bargaining agreement. Can I get a motion?
I'll move it.
I'll second.
Motion made by Darcy, seconded by Bob. Any questions or comments? Mr. Godfrey is in our audience today. Thanks, Chris. And we're happy you came out tonight, and again, just thank you for stepping up. Again, you've been with the town
Today is my 27-year anniversary.
27 years. It only makes sense that you step into this role and be the second man in charge, and we know you're going to do a great job. You've done a great job for the town for all this 27 years. We know you'll continue, and you're not allowed to retire ever.
At least not till we do.
At least not.
Thank you all very much.
We're really glad that you're stepping into this
Looking
role.
forward to
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Congratulations. Appoint James Reynolds as Veterans Outreach Coordinator for the town of Van Buren with a one-year term, 12/31/2025 at a pay of $17 an hour, 15 hours per week. This is the position that we are jointly working with the town of Lysander with, and we're excited about this new position here at the town. Mr. Reynolds couldn't be with us today. He will come to the board probably January 15th so he can, you guys all can meet him. And with that being said, can I get a motion?
I'll move that.
I'll second.
Motion made by Jenny, seconded by Bob.
Just one question, are we working on an IMA?
Yes, we are. Any other questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
No, I don't think it's every single one.
So, yeah, we'll just kind of
listed.
loop it. Approve payroll rates and dates for 2025 per budget for elected, non-affiliated, and appointed personnel, and named individuals to those positions with bi-weekly salaries based on 26 payrolls for 2025 only. Can I get a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Motion made by Jenny, seconded by Bob. Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Approve seasonal personnel job roster and rates for Park and Rec Department per the attached sheets. Union and affiliated personnel payroll rates per their respective agreements. Can I get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Motion made by Darcy, seconded by Mike. All those any questions? And this does include the new minimum wage law that took effect today. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Item number 31 is the board committee appointments. These appointments were made with the cooperation of the board as well. Everyone kind of let me know what they wanted to be on, what they wanted to stay on. So I think it all worked out well for everybody. I will just note that Mike Burke will chair public safety. Darcy will stay on as chair of personnel. Bob will be moving as chair to planning, zoning, and economic development. And Roger will stay as Little League Park Committee. Can I get a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Motion made by Roger, seconded by Mike. Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Okay, we'll block 32 through 35. So we will reaffirm town procurement policy. Blanket approval of payment of budgeted professional memberships and dues, required training and conferences for professional, local, county, and state associations for elected, appointed officials and department heads. Set the standard workday for retirement system purposes at 7 hours per day for IUOE members and non-represented hourly employees. And approve blanket approval for town engineer to utilize D.E. Trolley to perform budgeted or emergency drainage and culvert work within the town for the ensuing calendar year via Onondaga County contract.
They changed their name.
Yeah, we should probably just make that Castanella, right?
Casanova.
Same contract, just,
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Thank you. Can I get a motion?
I'll move it.
I'll second.
Motion made by Darcy, seconded by Jenny. Any other comments or questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. And with that, can I get a motion to adjourn to the regular town board meeting immediately following this meeting?
Did you not need to be 36?
Sorry, guys, let me back up.
One more.
Set bill rate
I'll make the motion.
for town engineer for 2025 at an hourly rate of $100 an hour. Motion made by Darcy, seconded by Roger. Any questions or comments? Sorry, Jason, I know you need to get paid.
It seems like you're profiting off this.
Any other questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Okay, now can I get a motion to adjourn to our regular town board meeting?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion made by Bob, seconded by Mike. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned. Okey-doke.
No, I think, did we call the roll again though? No? Okay.
Can I get a motion to approve the meeting minutes of December 18th, 2024?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Motion made by Roger, seconded by Jenny. Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Any citizen comments? Okay. Can I get a motion to approve vouchers in the amount of $85,349.30?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Motion made by Mike, seconded by Roger. Any questions or comments? I think at the last board meeting, that was our last one for 2024, and this is the first one for 2025. So welcome to January 2025. Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. We do not have any budget transfers today, so we'll move on to number 3. Can I get a motion to authorize the supervisor to sign a one-year contract with Central New York SPCA for animal cruelty investigations only?
Okay, make that motion.
Second.
Motion made by Bob, seconded by Darcy. I'll just speak to this, that this is an annual contract. We have a 3-year contract in place with the SPCA for dog control, and this is just specific to the animal cruelty investigation component. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Moving on to counselor committee reports and comments. Bob, I'll start with you.
Just wanted to remind that we have a public safety meeting on January 13th at 8 o'clock at the Highway Department. Other than that, all set.
That's at Highway.
Highway, correct.
Okay. Darcy?
I guess I'm kind of going to punt to you, Dave, a little personnel item. We're going to be listing an MEO position on the website, and so we'll be soliciting resumes and interviewing send resumes to your attention at the Highway Bar. Okay. We'll put that up on the website later this week then. That's it.
Jen?
Happy New Year. Hope everybody had a wonderful holiday season. I don't have any committee updates, but I do have one update, and I'm not sure everybody's aware of. The throughway bridge for Warner's Road is reopened since last Friday.
It looked very close to completion, so
Oh, good.
It's open.
it's great.
That's all I have.
System's loving it.
Excellent. Roger?
I do nothing.
And the
Michael.
people around
There you
it.
go.
I have nothing.
Okay. Supervisor comments, I just wanted to wish everyone a Happy New Year as well. I guess that's it. Highway. Mr. Highway Superintendent,
No comment. Happy New Year's. Thank you very much for all your support.
do you want to remind people to stay off the roads? No,
Stay off the
no
roads. It's going to be bad this week.
No overnight parking.
Yeah. 1 a.m. to 6 a.m.
Jason,
I have no comments today. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Nadine.
Happy New Year as well, and I too have nothing to share.
Then can I get a motion to adjourn our regular meeting to January 15th, 2025 at 7 p.m., which I will just mention, we do have a public hearing that night for the requested zone change by Eldon Homes.
I'll make the motion.
I will second.
Motion made by Mike, seconded by Bob. Any other comments, questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you everyone for coming out.
What are we doing?